Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the Lana Del Rey album, Norman Freaking Rockwell, and the pink variant, which is quite rare. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of an unboxing of it, even though I already have opened it, but I just want to show you guys how it looks, feels, and I'll be letting you guys know how I got it for under retail price. I want to start by stating that this is an exclusive Urban Outfitters edition vinyl that is occasionally restocked on the Urban Outfitters website, but at the moment it is quite hard to find and selling for quite a bit on Discogs. I personally was able to get my hands on a copy for less than retail price, thankfully, and I'm grateful for that because it's a beautiful vinyl. Go ahead and take that out of the outer sleeve that I keep it in. So like I've mentioned in my previous videos, it's very important to keep your records in an outer sleeve to prevent ring wear, just to prevent damage onto the cover itself. So there's the album cover. I purchased it secondhand, and the previous owner had given the cover a little bit of water damage, which is why I was able to get such a good price for it. Well, that and also the fact that they weren't fully aware of the ridiculous reseller prices that people sell it for. A bit damage on the cover there, but it still plays pretty well and is in pretty good shape. That's the back cover there. It just includes the track list as well as the copyright. Once you open it up, you're just going to see the track list on there. I think it's a pretty cool inside to the record. A lot of people think that she could have been more creative with what she put on the inside there, but I honestly don't mind it. It has all the tracks on there, and as you can see, there's a little bit of damage on my record itself, but I don't mind it as long as the records play and that I have a copy. There's the first sleeve on the inside. As you can tell, it does have a little water damage, but I do think the artwork on this album is pretty cool. It has kind of like an ocean theme to it, the American classic themes that Lana keeps, but also incorporating a cool little water theme to it is pretty cool. There's the first picture on there. And then again, the second picture. Take out that second inner sleeve. So that's the second inner sleeve there, just a different picture. And that's the back side. I think this is going to be my favorite picture on the inner sleeves. There's an American flag on it as well as a boat, which I think is pretty cool. Let's start by taking out side A. That's going to be your side A. I really do like the color. There is a little bit of a marking on there. I don't know if it's a part of the pressing or if it's just like a design flaw. And we have the center logo with the track list. And this is side B. Again, a very cool color for the album. A lot of people do prefer the blue variant or the green variant just because of the fact that it matches more with the vibe of the album, but I honestly like the pink as well, and I love all of the variants. I actually have most of the variants, including the blue, and if you guys were interested, just let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do a little bit of an unboxing on the blue NFR. My favorite variant is the blue, but I do love the pink one. This is going to be your side C. Also pretty cool. And there's your side D. So they are pretty similar. They're both the same in consistency of color, but that's just a side-by-side look at them. I did promise you to give you guys some tips at the end of this video as well on how I got this record for such a good price. So like I've mentioned in my previous videos, if you've seen, I've given you guys some tips, but I'll give you guys some more. So tip number one would be constantly keep an eye out on third-party websites such as Kijiji, Depop, Facebook Marketplace, and all of those cool websites. Whether you want to look from a local radius or the further radius, I don't mind driving a little bit to get a good bargain, but you always want to refresh constantly and keep an eye out for sellers who are willing to sell it for a price that's not ridiculous and overpriced. Tip number two for today would be to constantly keep your eye on vinyl pages on TikTok and Instagram. Sometimes they'll notify you of a repressing on whether it be urbanoutfitters.com, Lana Del Rey's website on herself, the artist's website. It's very important to be constantly updated so that you can get the updates first before the scalpers get it. You don't want to have to pay reseller prices after a restock has been announced. Lana, she has been restocking a lot of her albums lately, and so it's very important to keep an eye out on that. Final tip I have for today is try your best not to spend too much money on certain records. As a beginner vinyl collector, I noticed myself spending ridiculous amounts of money on record pressings that I thought were rare and weren't going to get repressed. and eventually they sometimes got repressed, and that not only brings the value down for the record itself, but I just kind of regret spending that amount of money, because it's very important to get a good bargain and not be spending ridiculous amounts, because that's just going to feed into the whole reseller dilemma with scalpers, and it's just not always the best. If you want a record really bad, then sure, because I've done it a couple of times, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just very important to use my tips wisely, look at my other videos, and just make sure that you're always doing what's best for your financial needs. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more vinyl unboxings. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it down in the comments below. If you have any requests for me to do unboxings on, please leave it down in the comments below. I'll give you guys a last little close look at the vinyl, and thank you for watching.